My name is Corg Pontell. I'm an investigative journalist and writer. I make investigative videos that tackle the tough questions we all have. I also write a column called Why is Life Crappy? It's inspirational. Lately, I've been contemplating the question, why is it when you put 2 socks in the dryer, once the load is finished, you only get 1 back? Things been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years. Perhaps I can answer this important query. We'll see. Folks, I got to tell you something. I'm outside of the laundromat over here, and they won't let me come in. They won't let me come in and interview anybody or do any filming in there. It's suspicious. Well, I'm not going to be defeated, though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see about getting some of these patrons around here. So I'm going to catch somebody as they're walking out. To go to another place, though. These people are just being suspicious. They're not talking to me or anything. I don't know what's going on. Ah, here we are. Sir, excuse me, sir. Could I get a word with you? See, I'm doing an expose on socks. You know how you put 2 in the dryer and only 1 comes out? Your pairs are mismatched and everything. Could you expound on that? Has this happened to you or anything?
No comment.
Sir. No, the socks. Could you just 1 little word?
No comment.
All right, folks, what I've done is I've gone away from the laundromat because I'm going to have to talk to the everyman. That's what's going to have to happen. I think maybe the camera and the microphone scared him. I don't know. So I'm holding the microphone this time. It can be pretty crappy sometimes when you're...
No comment!
Who was that? Try to find somebody that's serious about this. This is a serious subject. I can't have this happening all the time. All right, folks, Corg Pontell here. I'm taking a break from the street interviews before I lose my mind. Plus the fact I'm here for an important reason, getting paid. That's right, I'm here at the Daily Weekly. It's another publication I write for, so I'm going to go get my paycheck and maybe have an interview with the editor-in-chief. How you doing, Bob? Nice to see you.
What's with the camera?
Oh, yeah, sock thing. This is for the sock thing I was telling you about. So I was going to ask you about your socks.
I wear socks.
Oh, well. Okay.
Look, here's your check. I need your column on my desk by Friday.
Sure. You know what? I'll get the video to you before Friday. That's for sure. Yeah.
We don't deal in video. We're a newspaper. We need it print.
Typed. Yeah. Well, I was hoping maybe you could transcribe it. You know, right?
Do you see anybody here with a quill?
Oh, yeah, I guess not. Sure. I'll get that into you. Thanks. Beautiful. That went swimmingly. At any rate, folks, got the money. I'm gonna go and get me another cameraman. That's right, another cameraman, and then we're gonna hit it tomorrow. Taking a break from today. But tomorrow we're going to get out there and get back in on the streets. And I got some interviews. That's right. Got an interview with a lady that's got mismatched sock syndrome. It's pretty bad. So we're going to talk to her, Millie Goot de Goolio, at some point. Anyway, Corg Pontell here with money in my pocket. So it looks like we're going to have a cameraman now. Yeah, that's going to help a lot. And I'm going to get some more shots that I haven't got yet before.
No comment.
Something weird's going on here. Folks, look at this. You see that? I knew it. I knew something was going on. Folks, I got to tell you, this project is picking up. I have got an interview with a full-blown professor of soctology. That's right, he's got his master's and everything. I'm going to be doing that. And I got a cameraman now. Well, part-time. Sometimes he's going to be here. But anyway, this thing is really, really picking up, and I'm glad. Finally.
Here's this weirdo again with the sock thing.
I'm excited about everything that's going on.
Why don't you check the lint trap, you weirdo?
Must be a communist. Medical alert! Medical alert! Medical alert!
Is everything all right? All right. You know, folks, this is not cosmetic. No, this is medical. These are prescription. See, I gotta have protection for my eyes. This is prescription, and this is for my brain. I have low skull temperature. I can't have a cold brain because everything gets crappy. Everything thinks it's funny. I'm pressing charges. You better believe me on that. This ain't gonna stop me. All right, folks, I got some bad news. The cameraman quit. Apparently he feels endangered, but the danger's already over. I don't get it.
No comment.
These people are driving me crazy. I gotta get out of here. Oh, look at this. Uh-huh, I knew it. There's something going on. Well, at least I got a pair now. All right, folks, we're here at Professor Toesnap's place. He's having some construction. So I don't know. They're doing something here, so we're going to see what's going on. But I'm at his office, and I had permission to come in here. Just want you to know that. So here we are with the professor.
Hey, welcome. How are you?
I'm Corg Pontell.
Hey, my pleasure. Come on in.
All righty, here we are. For the record, could you state your name?
Professor Walt Toesnap.
Toesnap.
It's not funny.
Who was that, Professor?
That was my son.
Oh, so tell me, Professor, when did you first become interested in socks?
Well, it was a few years back. I was just looking at my sock-covered feet one day, and I wondered how they came to be, how they functioned, what inspired these everyday wonders, and from there, I wanted to know everything about them.
What's with all the noise out there?
That is sock research and development.
Oh, I understand. Do you think that maybe you want to know more about socks had something to do with the word toe being in your name? You know, like your last name, Toesnap?
Next question.
Well, I mean, Professor, you got to admit, that...
5, 4, 3. 2.
Oh, okay. All right. So where did you get your degree in soctology?
I got my master's there at the Binghamton University of Socks.
Was that online?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. And do you think that's the same Binghamton as in Binghamton socks?
Next question, please.
Well, I mean, you got to admit, it's...
5, 4, 3.
All right, I see. Do you have any theories pertaining to the sock disappearances when taking laundry from the dryer?
Well, I've been studying the theory that the socks get stuck in the cylinder. There's also the hitchhike theory, where a sock will stick to another piece of clothing. It happens quite often with synthetic socks and synthetic garments, like stretch pants. Are you familiar with those? Yoga pants?
Yes, sir. This is, yes, sir.
Perhaps if you are washing and drying your socks with your yoga pants, that is a theory that I'm exploring heavily.
Ah. So tell me, Professor, what about this theory of sock gnomes?
Ah, the sock gnome theory. I'm glad you asked. I've got something to show you.
Wow. What's this?
That, my friend, is a drawing, a rendering, if you will, done by the son of a friend of mine who owns a Chinese laundry.
This is amazing. Can I keep this for my expose? Just for a few days.
Let me see that.
Sure.
There we go.
Well, thanks for everything again, Professor. You've been very helpful.
You're welcome. And you know what they say?
Oh, what's that?
Well, you're the investigative journalist. You should know.
All right. Well, there you have it.
That professor's a nice guy, but I think he studied his last sock. Here at Millie DeGlulio's house, she's going to be doing a short interview with us. She's very reclusive, like a turtle or a hedgehog. Hello.
Oh, you must be Mr. Pontell.
Yes, ma'am, I sure am.
Well, come in.
Well, thank you for having me here. I want to ask you, how did you come up with MMSS, mismatched sock syndrome, or otherwise known as toxic sock syndrome also?
Well, when I was growing up, we were very poor. And as a result, I only had 2 pairs of socks. And one day, my mother came to me and she had a very sad face. And she said that she was folding the clothes out of the dryer and she had lost one of each pair of socks. So I ended up with just 1 red sock and 1 yellow sock.
Well, Millie, that's terrible.
Oh, it gets worse. The next day, I went to school and I put on my gym shorts and went out to play, and everybody laughed at me because I had 1 yellow sock and 1 red sock on. It was horrible.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
Well, you know, and then when I got older, I always, well, when I could buy my own socks, I always bought the same style and the same color so that if I ever lost one, you know, at least the other ones would match.
Since you were a kid, you never had any variety when it comes to socks.
None. Sometimes I wonder what happens to all those socks.
Millie, let me ask you, has this affected your relationships with other people? So like, you know, say your marriage relationship and that?
Yeah, my last husband left me for a woman who doesn't even wear socks. He was a pervert.
Oh, well,
Do you remember where the door is?
well, yeah, I can see it. It's right over here.
Hit it!
How you doing, folks? Going down to Ernie's House of Socks. That's right, Ernie's House of Socks.
Ernie's House of Socks?
Ernie's House of Socks. We got all kinds of socks. We got big socks.
I need to check this place out. Yeah.
You want some
Ernie's House of Socks.
Yeah, Ernie's House of Socks.
I'm coming.
Socks.
So I hopped in the car, called my cameraman, and told him to meet me at Ernie's House of Socks. And then I called Ernie's House of Socks to tell him I was coming.
Folks, Corg Pontell here. Let me tell you something. We're here at Ernie's House of Socks. Now, you would think Ernie's House of Socks, it has socks in it. That would be perfect for what we're talking about here, the missing socks, you know, the odd socks. They won't let me in. I called, I talked to Ed or Earl, I don't know what his name is, but anyway, I talked to the guy from there, and he said, no, you can't.
All
do
right.
anything.
That's it. You guys need to get out of here. You need to move along.
Who are you?
I'm Ernie.
Ernie who?
I'm Ernie from Ernie's House of Socks. You guys need to move. I told you, no phone calls, no interviews, no videotaping. Turn that camera off.
All right, folks, well, another one bites the dust. Just lost another cameraman.
No comment.
I know. Anyway, Corg Pontell headed home. Oh, look. There's another sock. What a surprise. Hello?
Corg Pontell.
Yes, this is Corg.
You're the one doing that story on socks.
Yes, I'm doing an expose on socks. Do you have any information I can use?
Yeah, I got a tip for you.
Ah, what's that?
Drop the story. Keep your trap shut.
What?
You heard me. Look, Pelly, take my advice and change your subject matter. Capiche?
I will not change my story. The general public has a right to know what's going on with their socks. It's my journalistic duty. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Why?
What the... Hey, wait a minute. Are you talking about socks you wear on your feet?
Of course. Where else do you wear them? Or do you even wear socks? Whoever you are.
Well, that explains that. We thought you was talking about socks to bookie down at the track. I better make a few phone calls here and straighten this out. Oh, and for the record, I wear thick wool socks. Good luck with your story, and forget this number.
After the disturbing phone call, I decided to go see a friend. Yeah, Radio Free Rocky D. Rocky's got 30 years of experience chasing down leads, doing interviews, and doing all kinds of research. He knows what it's like to have something consuming you. I figured that was the best place to go. So I went to Rocky's. I told him about what I was doing. I told him everything that was going on. Even the disjointed interview I'd had with a senator. Thanks so much for seeing me today here, Leonard Chipley. I appreciate it, Senator.
Happy to have you by.
But let me ask you a question. Do you wear socks? Well, thank you. Fantastic, Senator. That will get a lot of votes.
Yeah, speaking of votes, you need to get a bumper sticker on your way out. I'll make sure that my secretary gives you one.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that. Well, Senator, I want to thank you again. This is going to help a lot of people.
Well, you know, the government's there to help them. Wonderful. There's going to be a lot of bumper stickers like this one waiting for you when you go outside.
Yeah.
Bye-bye now.
Yes, sir. And I told him about my nightmare. Yeah, I had a nightmare.
A nightmare.
What happened to the sock?
Woke up sweating and everything.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's about socks. So, let it go, man. Socks. Let it go, man. Just socks.
Just let it go. That's what he said. Rocky told me to just let it go. And you know, it's hard. It's tough when you're an investigative journalist, because your job is to look for answers. You feel like that's what your life is. Looking for answers. But sometimes, maybe it's not about finding the answers. Sometimes maybe it's the journey along the way and all the people you meet. Maybe I should let it go for now and just get some more socks.
It's all the simple things in life.
No comment.
It's about socks. 2 go in, 1 comes out.
Might be pretty, but you're dumb, girl. Dumbest creature in the whole damn world. Couldn't hold your own against a rock. You'd be outwitted by a sock. If rains were flowers, well, you'd never bloom. Your staircase leads to an empty room. But tell me, you aren't that dumb, are you? Or did your brain say sayonara? You might be pretty, but you're dumb, girl. Dumbest creature in the whole damn world. Couldn't hold your own against a rock. you'd be outwitted by a sock. You've got the IQ of a plum, like a candle compared to the sun. If you had just an ounce more sense, you could be brighter than a picket fence. You might be pretty, but you're dumb, girl. Dumbest creature in the whole damn world. Couldn't hold your own against a rock. You'd be outwitted by a sock. Dum 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 dum.